Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanye family.
So we're going to do another request for you guys today. This time I actually ended up choosing 2 songs in one because of the fact that one of them is quite short.
Quite.
So the band is INXS.
Mm-hmm.
And the songs we're doing are We Are the Vegetables, suggested by Caitlin Batt.
We Are the Vegetables.
Yeah. And Johnson's Aeroplane, suggested by Mal S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Johnson's Aeroplane.
We like INXS quite a bit, so.
Yeah, we liked them in the 80s when they were, in the mid-80s when they were really popular in North America. Yeah. We really picked up on them fast because they're very interesting.
Yeah, they really are. Quite talented. So we're definitely interested in seeing more of what we haven't learned of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. We're going to start with Caitlin's request for We Are the Vegetables by INXS.
That was quite punk for INXS.
It was. And tremendously short.
It was a lot of fun, though.
It was. It was fun.
I didn't catch much of the lyrics other than We Are the Vegetables.
No, he really seemed to be pushing on the more, Cockney British sound.
Yeah.
Probably because he was doing kind of a punk song.
Yeah.
So it was harder to understand exactly what he was singing.
Yeah, it sounded interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun for sure, the sound of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we tried that one out. That was pretty interesting. Now we're going to give this one, Johnson's Aeroplane, a try. It was Mal S. that asked for this one.
Yep.
So we're going to get into that. This is Johnson's Aeroplane, and of course, this is INXS.
dry. Farmer's pride if the weather doesn't lie. From a small aeroplane you can see the sea. Lots of blue, very deep blue. A place to walk and grow, a place to walk and grow. A place to walk and grow, a place to walk and grow.
This has a really good feel to it.
It does.
A lot more what I expect from INXS, really.
That's true. That's
You know
true.
what I
It's
mean?
kind of more like what we're used to with INXS for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, they obviously have some punk influence in their sound.
Yeah, but we're more used to hearing them do stuff like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the poppier stuff.
It's kind of new wave-ish, I would call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the lyrics are a little more coherent.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more, what's the word? I guess it's much more appealing to the masses.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it would be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of what they were going for. I'm guessing. Sell a product, make sure they get
But
things
this
done.
one, it feels pretty good. And
Yeah.
I think I heard something about his father saying that he worked too hard or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then talking about how they're in an airplane and they're looking at the beautiful blue waters. There's a place to work and grow.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just enjoying it, there's a place to work and grow.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, goes with any place. From the sky, it looks all beautiful, but in day,
Yeah, it's still just everybody struggling down there usually.
exactly.
Yeah.
So let's continue this one.
Yeah.
To walk and grow, a place to walk and grow. Johnson sees the fields from all sides. Steel machines and black tar roads. Countryside where the spirit never dies. His face, all the history shows. Farmer's pride as the rains came down. A place to walk and grow, a place to walk and grow. A place to walk and grow, a place to walk and grow. A place to walk and grow, a place to walk and grow.
I'm not positive what that was about, but it kind of felt like that, like where you can look outside the plane window and everything looks gorgeous, but it's just a place to work and grow.
Mm.
I don't know for sure, but that's kind of how it felt. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, I suppose we can take a quick look.
I suppose. But INXS is really good at what they do. I always enjoy their music. This is no exception. It's really good. I enjoy it a lot. The feel of it is really nice, you know?
Mm.
Let's see. 4 long lines, one darker than the rest. Each one has a purpose, making borders on the land. Farmer's pride, he works real hard. From a small airplane, you can see the fields. A place to work and grow, a place to work and grow. Yeah, and keep saying that. And then 4 long years, one leaner than the rest. Oh, yeah. Okay. The animals are thin and the pastures dry. The farmers fine if the weather doesn't lie. From a small aeroplane, you can see the sea, lots of blue, very deep blue. A place to work and grow, a place to work and grow. Johnson sees the fields from all the sides, steel machines and black tar roads, countryside where the spirit never dies. In his face, what? Oh, in his face, all the history shows farmer's pride as the rains came down. A place to work and grow, a place to work and grow. Oh, so maybe it's just about how things are changing to the point where, like, the farmer fields were usually always easy to predict that the crops would grow and everything because we were getting the right amount of rain and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that's changed.
Maybe, yeah. Because they're talking about drying up, right?
Right. That's where I was going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting one for sure. It's about the environment, about the changes in society based on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even I spoke with an East Indian man one day he was my Uber driver. And he said the thing about here that bothers him is that they don't have so much agriculture like they did in his country.
Yeah.
And he was literally thinking, I'm going to go back home because I can't handle it here, because he prefers that style of living. Truth is, even if he goes back home, that's changing everywhere.
Oh, it is for sure. I mean, the temperatures in India in the summer can reach 50 degrees Celsius, which is not good to grow anything.
Like, agriculture is changing a lot, and it's
Absolutely.
partially our fault because, well, very much our fault, because the environment has made, what we've done to the environment has made climate change happen.
Hardcore.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's why now farming is much more difficult in a lot of places.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
And that would include Australia for sure.
Yeah.
Even in the 80s, they were talking about it, and at the same time that was happening, the Ethiopian famine was going on, right?
And things are just, people are focusing on the wrong areas. A lot of the time, I notice that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, let's focus on building businesses and industry and all this stuff. But what about agriculture? We all need food.
Yeah. But that's
food
really
is more important.
That's really, really the important one.
Yeah.
Food. If we don't have a place to grow our food,
what are we going to do then, It's just nonsense.
Absolutely. And I really do believe that if we don't turn around soon, maybe in a few hundred years, we won't be here.
Yeah.
And only the things that can survive on the littlest amount of food will survive. And maybe in a million years, some new sentient being will come across and see what we've done and say, let's not do that.
I mean, we need to do something with the way we're going about things, really.
Yeah.
In order to make things work properly, we should be doing stuff that's sustainable, like hemp, for example.
Hemp would be a great idea, but
it would all over the world because it grows just about anywhere you want.
Yeah.
And it can grow, it can make food. It can make anything out of plastic, or wood can be made out of hemp instead.
Yep.
I mean, it's insane what it can do.
Yeah.
It's
and we, we're advocates for hemp use above almost everything else.
Yep.
Because
it could even make fuel for the cars, and it's clean.
Exactly. It makes better fuel than corn does for ethanol. Yeah. It burns clean when you use it. It can be used to make houses.
Yep.
Make clothing.
Cars. You can make the cars with it. You can fuel the cars with it. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's an amazing plant. And if people would just start using it, it even cleans the soil. And
it cleans the air.
And
it takes in more carbon than the other plants.
Yeah. So. It's just insane that we're not using it. But I know the reason. It's greed. That's the reason that we're still stuck on this oil bull crap.
Well, exactly. There are people in control now who want what's going on to keep going.
Yes.
And that's all.
Yep. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know we definitely enjoyed it ourselves, both of those requests. So thank you very much for those. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, share with your family and friends, click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video, and don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.